This beautiful, brand new green boat is named Yolinda. As usual, I'm behind the camera, and I'm arriving with my friends in Port Townsend for the Wooden Boat Festival. It is my first time there. In this video, I'm going to show you around the docks, a couple of exhibits, plus introduce you to some of the people I'd been looking forward to seeing, and some that I was glad to meet for the first time. Yolinda is a melon seat skiff that Joseph Castaldi built, with guidance from Bob Emser's boat building mentorship group. Time and again, I do a little mentoring myself in their weekly Zoom calls, and Joe asked me to come out to the show to help with launching, exhibiting, and sailing the boat in the parade of sail at the end of the weekend. After uprigging the boat, and with very little wind, we decided to set out from the ramp with an SUP paddle to the harbor, while I took the tiller and monitored the VHF. I got the sense, in this moment, and then through most of the weekend, that Joe was experiencing that special flavor of overwhelmed that comes from excitement and pride. I was guessing that he had the realization that all those hours in the shop were floating this boat along just as much as the water below us. Rounding the corner, seeing the other boats, and being a part of this community with his own floating offering, I knew what this meant to him, and I'm so glad to have shared it. With the exception of boats calling in over the VHF to get the harbor masters okay and some direction to their slip, we soaked it all up in silence. This was Joe's moment. In the next video, I'll take you into Brian Toss Yacht Riggers for a special tour, thanks to Ian Weedman. I always ask about shop treasure that people might just walk by during a busy boat show. Here's what he said.
There's many. I can show you probably a bunch. And then you can choose what to show.
You got it.
A quick story.
The festival draws an impressive diversity of people, from boat builders to many masters of related craft. I was extremely jazzed to take in a rope-making demonstration by Hardanger Maritime Center, and I was tempted to buy some of it because I recognized a woman from their awesome videos. I do have enough rope at home, but does anyone else out there buy rope or seine twine as a treat?
So right now we can see that they are different length. He's gonna let go. So we want them to be even. If we have one strand that's shorter than the other ones, it will take all the weight. So we want to have them work together here. So you're perfect weight now. And then I begin to walk.
Now am I hauling after you?
Now you're just gonna follow, keep the same weight on it. That's it, perfect. So now you see the magic is happening.
I felt proud that there were a lot of East Coast people there to talk on a panel of shipwrights speaking about keeping the fleet. We had 4 of our best East Coast boat builders on hand for this one.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming. I'm Graham McCann Libra. I am the Executive Director at Lowell's Boat Shop in Amesbury, Massachusetts.
Hello, I'm Walt Ansel from Mystic, Connecticut, and I'm the Director of the H.B. DuPont Shipyard at Mystic Seaport.
Hi, my name is Tim Clark. I am the son of a third-generation Boston lobster fisherman. I sort of represent on this panel the transient shipwright community.
I'm Harold from Essex, Massachusetts, up in the right coast.
I just wanted to take a moment here to point out how Harold addresses how badass these shipwrights from England are who are sitting next to him. He might be an 11th generation shipwright, but he was so excited to meet them. Stick around until the end of the video so you can hear them introduce themselves at the beginning of the session.
I have a daughter. I have taught her she can do anything. I'm very much excited to be sitting next to you two. Boat builder with a small charter business now, or a charter business, and I build boats part-time.
Some boat shows can feel like shopping malls or even beauty contests. This felt more like a reunion for old salts, and I hope that it was a welcoming deep dive for newcomers. The presentations on the schedule were informative. The speakers are some of the best at what they do.
Did you build that for the show, or do you just have that on your own?
It's a COVID project. Oh, nice. Locked up a couple of more years, I would have had a whole collection of,
Incredible.
but I built it, just to bring it to here.
Yeah.
I have a different one that's even more fancy.
I'm Betsy Shell. I'm from Portsmouth, England. Thanks for having me, guys. I've travelled all this way and it's been lovely to hang out in Port Townsend, so thank you. So I'm a boat builder. I've been a boat builder, a traditional boat builder for 5 years now, so I'm really new to this. It was a career change in my 30s. So glad I did it. I love my job. It's amazing. I've been a shipwright on HMS Victory now for 1 year, just coming up to 1 year. Which has been a great experience. I don't know if you guys know HMS Victory, but it's kind of the most significant ship in, England. Everyone knows HMS Victory. It's got a lot of naval significance. She's 250 years old, and we're completing a restoration project that's lasting 10 years. So being from Portsmouth and HMS Victory's home is Portsmouth, it made sense to, give it a go and get my hands into Victory. So as I said, I've been a shipwright on Victory for nearly a year now. Definitely the moment where we're working on the futtocks at the moment, so the frames of the ship, they're in a lot of need of repair. So that's my day-to-day job, but the moment where I took my first futtock off, saw out the whole process and put the futtock back on, that was my shipwright moment. I think she's 250 years old and I'm going to be part of that history for maybe another 250 years old. And again, the significance of Victory in my country, it's massive. So and I'm part of that, and I'm probably one of the first females to be working on her as well, which is kind of cool. So it's again, being female, it's kind of challenging. I don't know how it is for shipwrights over here. It seems a little bit more accepting, but there's not many of us. But I've got Clem with me, and there's 4 female shipwrights on a team, and there's 12 of us all together. So we make up a quarter, which is a lot for our industry. So it's lovely, and we're on display to the public every day. It's a museum, so people are watching us work, and I really hope that young girls can see me work and know they can do it. So that's my story. But thank you. I'll pass you on.
Haven's hiring right now, so if you.
Hi everybody, I'm Clémentine Mollier. I am French. I can't hide it. I am a lead shipwright on HMS Victory project. It's Betsy, I think, said a lot, and I agree with everything she said. It's an incredible project. For me, I've been a shipwright, boat builder, apprentice, student, I don't know, all blurs into one big career moment for 8 years now. I think it took me time to have confidence in myself. It took me a very long time to consider myself as boat builder first, so I was working on smaller ship, regular size ship, not big ones. And then I think it took me a lot of time. Even now, I'm thinking, is this now? I'm still waiting for the I don't know, the moment. I think 10 years is a good milestone for artisan people that works with their hands. Anyway, but I think for me the difference has been changing between working with small boat to big boats. I worked in Costa Rica on Sabre with sail cargo, building an old sail power cargo ship. The scale is huge, and this was my shipwrights moment where the tolerance just tripled. And I was using a beam saw, a chainsaw to do things that normally I would use, a very spot shade or something. It was, the scale was just massive. And now working on HMS Victory as well, everything we do is huge. We're using massive cranes and power tools that are from another world. So I think this was for me, this is the difference between being a boat builder and a shipwright. In French, all our jobs are marine carpenter. I think this really includes everything. I felt in English, what I learned is that this is the difference, kind of a bit what you were saying about the scale of the ships. But that's it, I think, for me.